And welcome back, everybody, to the Breast Hustle with me, Rachel Whitaker. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you a strategy that you can get your business promoted on media for free. And even if you only get halfway through, you're going to benefit with your SEO. So it's win-win. Let's get into it.
Welcome, everyone, to the Breast Hustle Podcast, where we talk all things women in business, leadership, and women's health. Hosted by Rachel Whitaker, owner and amazing inventor of the one-handed bra, Bra Easy. A podcast where she shares her journey on building a lingerie brand with a difference. And now, here's your host,
How did I come up
Rachel.
with this strategy? Well, I was trying to understand how I could get my business promoted on media, so of course I can get stronger backlinks and more promotion of my product, get my business name out there, all of those good things that we want to do. At the end of the day, it's going to end in sales. So what does that look like for my business? How much can you say about a bra? And is that even really interesting to the media today? Probably not. So it was watching a video with Gretta van Riel that I realized that there's a strategy that I can put in place. It wasn't the strategy that she was talking about or that she intended, but I think this translates really well into this strategy that I've come up with. So let's talk about Gretta. Gretta is the amazing founder of businesses like, let me just play this for you, Detox Tea, Drop Bottle, Fifth Watch, Skin Tox, and also a SaaS product called Hey Influencer because of her experience working with influencers. So let's check out this latest gold that I've got for you today.
One of my favorite influencer campaigns that's working really well at the moment, and I can't see that it will ever stop working either, so that's always handy, is what I call an influencer cluster campaign. So basically this is a group of influencers that are interconnected in some way or another. So that interconnection could be because they are all in the same city. It could be that they're in the same friendship group. It could be that they're, in the same family, like the Kardashians and the Jenners, for example. It could be any number of factors. It could be the activity that they've partaken in. So what you do is you collaborate with these influencers that are a part of this cluster or group at the same time to amplify the effects. And it gives that kind of omnipresent effect of like the everybody's doing it effect, basically. So because there's so much audience overlap between these people. So one of the, a really good example that I've seen recently was a laser hair removal device, randomly enough, in Australia called Happy Skin Co. And they've collaborated with all these people that were recently on the Australian Bachelor, basically. Like every girl that was just on Bachelor in Paradise is now using this IPL laser device. And the thing is, their communities and their audiences are so directly related that they're just seeing the same thing again and again and being like, this device is everywhere, but it's not everywhere. It's just those same people are using it again and again. And reality TV is a particularly powerful one as well because it converts very well because they feel like they have that stronger relationship with those people. So one of my friends, may or may not be in the audience, recently collaborated with one of the Bachelor stars from Australia, and I think it was about a $500 post, and they got around $20,000 in attributed sales from that $500 post. So again, it's just nailing that relationship aspect can just seriously convert. So I think, definitely the influencer cluster campaign would be my favorite at the moment.
So thanks, Gretel, because I've got a great idea now that I can use as part of my efforts and my work to try and get into the media these days. So based on what Greta said, I was thinking, well, okay, isn't there other businesses that have the same audience as me? And what value can I bring to them and they bring to me? Then we can all benefit. And what does that look like? So I sort of dug in a little bit about businesses that were similar to mine, not so much competition, but influencers is in their own right as far as they speak to the same audience that I speak to. They've got a product that they're trying to help women with, or even men in some instances. What can I do to connect all of us together so that we can promote ourselves, build our SEO, get into the media, and get those really big and authoritative backlinks? So I've come up with this strategy. I'm going to contact all of the Australian adaptive clothing businesses because I think they speak to a similar audience that I've got. I'm going to interview each one of those to say, how did you create your business? What was the intent? What was the problem you were trying to solve? And how did you get here? Then I'm going to give them a discount that they can offer to their customers, and hopefully they can give one to me that I can offer, or they can offer to my customers. That also gives us some content that we can post on each other's websites and also use on our social media. So if I get a group of these businesses together, basically a small community that have the same interests and likes, like a cluster community, so that's working off Gretta's cluster of influencers, then after interviewing all of these businesses, having all the backlinks swapping back and forth, giving each other a bit of a shout out on all of our socials, that content could then be made into an article that would be interesting to some of these major news outlets. And because it's multiple business, and in our instance, it could be something like adaptive clothing is live and thriving in Australia, that might be interesting to a global audience. So I think that we've got something really good that you could use as well. You can build up your community of like-minded companies, not competing companies, that you can talk to. That would be content that you can both post on your social media and on your website. It backlinks to both. You possibly can get some sales, and they'll get sales from their customers visiting both websites. It'll also step you up in SEO on Google, so your search and the algorithm will rank you a bit higher. The more you do, the better result you're going to get. And at the end of it, if you're the person that's putting all this together, then you're the one that's going to get the best benefit out of having the most links, the most content, and also contacting some editors to see if they'll write your story of this community that you're working with. And I think that's going to be really interesting. And I think it's something that you can do from home as well. So there's nothing stopping you finding business that would be complementary to your business. So in one case, I might go and find another company that does a product that I think would go really well with our bras. For instance, say easy opening or adaptive underwear. And if they're just doing undies, they're not competing with me, but women would like to have a bra and panties set. So I think that's really complimentary. We can share discount codes back and forth. I've already hit up Modibody to get a discount for my customers. Even if that discussion just gives you a discount that you can provide to your customers, it's still a benefit to you because it gets them coming back to your website. So that's my plan for today. I'm going to go and contact all of these different businesses. I want to try and get about 12 because I think that's a really good number. And that will give me content to post. We can do shout out for shout out, as Gretta would say, and that's all free. And if your business is doing well, why don't you help another small business to set themselves up for success as well? And that's the Breast Hustle for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all of our socials on YouTube. We love that you're following us, and I've been getting really good comments back. So if you've missed any of this, I would suggest you go to YouTube and just play it back. This is going to be gold for you, and I know that it's simple and you don't have to rush. You can do it over a period of time and have that goal at the end that you're going to produce, or you're going to get produced, an article in, say, Forbes or in a major magazine. That would be a huge step up for your business. So good luck, everyone, and I'll see you next time on The Breast Hustle. Bye for now.